Ever, have that human interaction if you have a problem or a question,
Yeah, you always want to come to the humans for your news and weather needs, right? That's what I'm going to always say. But I will say there are some forecast models that are starting to integrate some AI for the math. That's fine, and we'll see how that kind of develops over the next several years. We'll keep an eye on it, of course. It's a changing world, that's for sure. 94 and 76, that's where we were today. You don't need AI to tell you that that's a pretty warm day across central Texas. But again, right on par with where we're supposed to be for this time of the year. Still about 2/3 of an inch above where we should be for this time of the year, but unless this number goes up all over the course of the next several days, the daily precipitation, we're going to see this number start to come down. And of course, we know that that can happen over the course of the summer here in Texas. 91 to 95 across central Texas. Again, not too bad, right where we're supposed to be for this time of the year. But as we've been talking about, and as we'll continue to talk about, the moisture keeping things feeling like it's right around 100 degrees. And again, this is kind of what we expect this time of the year. Is it uncomfortable? Absolutely at times, but yeah, we do expect those heat index values right around 100 as we keep those southeast winds pretty persistent across central Texas, usually at this time of the year. Speaking of southeast winds, we did see a couple of showers, thunderstorms develop and move north, again, affecting some areas of the I-45 corridor. Not a whole lot there. Most of it was actually out across the Tornado River in East Texas. And we're going to keep our eyes open for the passing chance for a couple of thunderstorms as well over the next, say, 24 hours or so. This cold front draped across Oklahoma. You can see it developing a couple of showers, thunderstorms there for parts of western Oklahoma. All of this will shift south, and we could see some of this activity moving through North Texas later on tonight, and then eventually as the cold front moves into North Texas, could spell a couple of more showers and thunderstorms there as well. The question will be how much of that activity is able to get into central Texas, and the answer, it looks like right now, is going to be not a whole lot. Let's take a look here. Again, some of the activity we're seeing out there will move south through the night, but again, kind of dissipating as we head through the overnight hours. Then we watch the cold front itself start to shift south. Notice most of the moisture, most of the activity along this cold front is going to be east of, say, Dallas-Fort Worth. And again, that is not spelling great things for us here in central Texas in terms of widespread rainfall. For your Thursday, this is about all I'm looking at. I'm looking at isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms potentially for parts of the area through your Thursday afternoon into your Thursday evening. But then once the sun goes down, there go the storms once again. You got to have that daytime heating to get these storms going. So let's take a look at the pattern. It's going to be bad news, but then it's going to be some potentially good news, right? So high pressure is definitely going to be taking over our weather over the next several days. And by the end of the week, we're going to diminish those rain chances as that high pressure cell builds in. But then as we head towards the end of the weekend and next week, that center of high pressure is going to shift off into the eastern United States. That's going to open up the door again for that kind of southeasterly flow, that Gulf flow to move back into parts of Texas. And as that happens, we could see some more of those sea breeze thunderstorms. Those are the ones that kind of move through Houston and then move north. As you know, that's not a great chance for rain, but it's something for us to look for as we head towards the beginning of next week. Again, a couple of sea breeze thunderstorms for Houston, maybe into the Brazos Valley, maybe as far north as some of our central Texas counties. We'll keep an eye on it, but again, not a great chance. That's still several days away, though. For tomorrow, again, back into the lower 90s. Tomorrow afternoon, more of the same with the heat index values around 100, and then we're going to keep that party going all the way through the weekend and on into next week. Again, I don't have any rain chances there for parts of central Texas, but for the Brazos Valley, maybe by the back half of the weekend, we could see a couple of those pop-up thunderstorms. Remember to keep up with your forecast on your own time. You can download our 6 Plus app. It's free on your smart TV. Just search KCEN.
All right, thank you, Matt.